Hey guys, Tiny Bryson here, and today I'm going to tell you exactly how I make $8,885 every single week while being a YouTuber, but not just for making YouTube content. And on top of that, I'll tell you my 7 streams of income, how I earn money from them, but how you can go out there and actually build them yourself, and also 3 other streams I'm currently building. The goal for this video is not to show off or say, hey, I make a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. The point is, hey guys, here's how I made this amount of money, and here's how you can do it, and a step-by-step guide, because basically, when I was growing up, no one taught me this stuff, and if I had someone teach me what I'm about to tell you today for free, then why wouldn't I want it, okay? So that's the whole goal here. And by the way, if you guys are new here, I post videos on YouTube every single day, so make sure to also subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified, and on top of that, also destroying the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Really appreciate it, so thank you guys so much. Now, the very first stream of income is, you probably guessed it, is actually YouTube. Now, YouTube at a very, very good month makes me around $40,000, and an average month makes me around $30,000 a month, by the way, and on a bad month makes me around $20,000. So every single week on an even month, I make around $7,500 from YouTube. Now, although you might say, for example, Tommy, that's awesome, it makes so much money from YouTube, the idea is that I've been making videos. I made way over 1,000 videos, maybe like around 2,000 plus videos, and I've been making content since I was around 11 years old. And I got my first paycheck from YouTube when I was 22 years old. So that means from 11 to 22, 11 years later, I continued doing content, and then finally, I actually got a paycheck. Tommy, was that just luck? The answer is no. When I finally started doing things the correct way, that's when the money started coming in. And by the way, if you want to make a YouTube channel, start with whatever you have today. Don't wait until you have a fancy camera, a fancy computer, fancy whatever you want, lighting, whatever it is. No. Just start with your iPhone, if you have one, for example, your Android, your camera that your mom used back in the 90s, whatever you have, just use it and get started. But most importantly, learn about the algorithm, that way you don't make mistakes. My tip is this, okay? Stick to whatever niche you select when it comes to YouTube. Is it gaming? Make videos about that, and make sure the topic is something you enjoy, give some form of value, and you can make content every single day without feeling like, hey, it's a job. For example, for me, that's finance. So YouTube makes around $7,500 every single week. Now, my second stream of income is basically my accounting business. Now, if you guys don't know this, I'm actually an accountant. I have a bachelor's degree in accounting. Now, when I graduated, I did not want to become a CPA. I did not want to work for an accounting firm. What I wanted to do was basically get a standard job, but also use my degree to go ahead and earn some money. So I found a little hole in the system where I basically went to small businesses and offered my services, one-on-one contact. They hired me. And last year, this business was making me around $8,000 every single month, but this year, it's only making me around $920 every single week. Why? Because last year I had around 37 clients. This year, I only have around 15 clients. Because basically, I'm cutting down on my clients, so I can focus more on making my content and doing what I want to do. Because at the end of the day, I only got a degree and did that job to then support me while I made my content and my whole YouTube dream actually come into fruition. But currently, from 15 clients, I'm currently making around $920, and by the end of 2021 or 2020, I basically want to have no clients, because the whole thing is this, okay? The only way I made a lot of money is basically I offered, hey, one-on-one contact, weekly visits. I go over everything with you and explain it to you. But although that's great service, it does take up a lot of time, and it's not something I'm really passionate about, okay? So $920 from my business when it comes to accountant. Now, number 3 is actually Amazon affiliates. So basically, whenever you see a link in the description, for example, hey guys, go to Audible. Hey guys, I'll read this book. If you want to buy it, go with Amazon. Well, whenever you buy those books or that Audible accounts, usually I might make between $5 to maybe $1 from what you actually purchase. And I also have like a whole link, a storefront where you see exactly what I buy for my YouTube channel, and also like my wallet and all that stuff, which is basically, by the way, my favorite wallet right now is this one right here that holds 12 credit cards, and it's actually pretty cool. Link down below if you actually want to get it, and it's also made out of carbon fiber, and it's also pretty cool. So if you want this wallet, I'll put a link down below to my Amazon storefront, and you'll find it there. But the whole thing is that basically when you guys go over there and buy something, I get paid some money, but you guys don't basically pay extra for it, because basically it's like an Amazon affiliate. So you don't pay extra money, but I do get some money for referring you guys over there. That's how it works. So from that, on a good month, I make around $1,000, but on an average month, I make around $400 a month. So I want to use the average month. So in this case, that's around $100 a week. If you want to do this, my idea is make a website and do reviews on products you actually love and care about, and then put an Amazon link on it. And if you want to sign up for Amazon affiliates, just go on Google and type in, hey, Amazon affiliate sign up, and then make a website and refer people with those products that you actually make reviews on and give value on. And then my fourth stream of income is actually stock market dividends, okay? So my portfolio actually pays me dividends. Now, the cool thing is this, guys, okay? When I first started investing, I was 19 or 18 years old, and I made a lot of money, but then I stopped investing because it took a lot of work to do it the right way. And then I started again in 2018 with $7.20 into a very passive portfolio of mutual funds. And now today, that portfolio has around $124,000 and pays me, well, I'll do the math for you guys really quick here. But the idea is that if I have $124,000 actually invested, that pays me around, well, 0.0283, because it pays me around 2.83% in dividends, meaning that every single year I make $3,500 in dividends only, and every single week that's around $67. It might not seem like a lot, but my first dividend check was like not a dollar. It was like a penny or maybe 3 pennies. And today, $67 is gonna keep adding up, and eventually is going to replace my income and also take care of all of my expenses. That's the goal when it comes to stock market investing. If you want my portfolio, I'll link it down below with M1 Finance, and that way you know exactly what I invest into, okay? Now, number 5 is actually my new Patreon. Now, I made this account, guys, with Patreon, and the whole goal is that all those like a premium subscription, like $7 every single month. The idea is that all the content that I make over there is on YouTube, but it's already like more specific, and I go into detail, and I also give you guys my personal number to text me and go over any questions you guys actually have. And I also set up like a 15-minute call. That way, if you have any questions, just call me. We talk about it. We solve it like one-on-one. But all the content is on YouTube. But it's more like, hey, let me go into more detail over here and make maybe like a 20-minute or 30-minute video, because I know for a fact you guys are interested in this right here. So Patreon right now pays me around $42.75 every single week. And that's pretty cool if you ask me. And I actually love making content and talking to you guys one-on-one and calling you guys and hearing your stories. So I don't get paid that much money, and it's definitely a lot of my time going into it. But I do have a lot of fun when it comes to like having a connection with you guys. So I love Patreon. If you want to sign up, link down below. But it's the same content, just more into detail, and you get access to me also if you're interested. Now, number 6 is actually this merch right here. I actually sell it, but you probably might have not known because I don't really promote it whatsoever. So I sell like maybe like 3 t-shirts every single month. But it's kind of like, hey, I wanted to create something so when you guys saw each other like on the streets or whatever, that way you guys knew for a fact, like, hey, that guy or that girl is also about like wealth building and also passive income and also like financial freedom. So I wanted to make something that way when we see each other, we can identify each other. So that's why I make this right here. I like it a lot. I don't promote it. So I make maybe like $6 a week, but I will promote it more, I promise, like in the future. But if you want one, link down below also, but I rarely ever promote it. And also, guys, by the way, if you want to make your own t-shirts, just go on teespring.com and you can make your own designs there and then sell it on your website or, for example, your Instagram, whatever it is. Because if you want to, you can, and do better at promoting than I do when it comes to like my merchandise, okay? But it is awesome to use Teespring. And if you want, I also have a video on how to actually just buy the t-shirt by itself and then print whatever you want to print it on it, doing a heat press, okay? It's a pretty cool video. I'll also link that down below if you want to make your own merchandise from home. Now, number 7 is actually affiliate marketing. Now, the truth is that when I first started doing YouTube, all I wanted to do was basically, please, 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 I want to get a sponsor, okay? I want a sponsor so bad. And then when I started actually making content, a lot of it, and started getting subscribers and actually a lot of traffic, people watching my videos, well, sponsors reached out. But then every single deal was basically, hey, Tommy, let me get your audience. I'll pay you money. just sell them out to me, although you don't believe in the product. And I said, hey, no, not interested. So like around 99% of the sponsorship deals I actually get offered, I usually say no. And I only market products that I use myself on a daily basis and I would recommend to my mom or my sister or my family members. Just basically, I don't want to give you guys something just for money, but then I don't use it. And then you find out, hey, Tommy, you sold me out. I don't like that, you know? So that's not my goal when it comes to YouTube and sponsorships. So right now, this makes me around $8,000 a month or $250 every single week. But if I wanted to, I could make like maybe like $1,000 or $4,000 every single week, but then I'll be selling you guys out, and then you guys know like, oh my gosh, Tommy's a scam, he's a sellout, and that's not what I want to do. So when it comes to Acorns, I use that not that much these days. M1 Finance, I use that, yeah, a lot. Also, for example, Audible, I use that all the time, and that's basically it. I don't really promote anything else unless I start using something new, then I'll tell you about it. But if I don't, then I'm not telling you about it because basically I'm not gonna sell out my audience. So right there, guys, those are my 7 streams of income, and so far that's around $8,885 in total every single week. And by the way, that's the average, not like on a good month or, for example, a very bad month, but the average is around $8,885 every single week. And by the way, if you're wondering, Tommy, what do you do with the money? The answer is very simple. I pay myself around $874 every single month, and I basically use that money to like live, and the rest of the money I basically just invest it and put the money to work. That's all I do. So I don't spend my money like, hey, I'm gonna get a new Rolex. Like I sold my Apple Watch. It was like, I was like, why do I have this? I sold it for like a $100 profit. And on top of that, I don't even have like a car. Okay, so I have like an electronic bike. So I don't spend my money on anything that's not gonna make me money. But I do like traveling. So I save like around $50 a week, and then at the end of the year, usually I go on vacation, but everything is planned out. So 95% of all my money goes towards investing, and then 5% goes towards, hey, let me live and also have a little fun here and there. But I'm not like balling out here and spending all my money. It's not a good idea at all, because I always read, for example, like how people make a lot of money and then all of a sudden, like a year later, they're like broke. And I never wanted to be that person. And also, guys, some extra streams of income that I actually want to create is basically, I actually want to build a course for YouTube, and that'd be pretty cool too. And also personal finance, and also like a mentorship program. Like you guys can actually talk to us, like all of us, like maybe once a week or maybe like twice a week, we actually meet up, and that'd be pretty cool. And then lastly, I also want to get into real estate, but currently, I live in New York. I'm going to be moving next year. So the answer is, why would I buy real estate in New York? It's very expensive. I don't want to be here. The taxes are crazy. So when I move out of New York, then I'll start buying real estate. But currently, I am saving up for a down payment on the house I actually do want to buy. So look forward for next year, most likely, for me to buy some real estate deals. And when that does happen, you know I'll make videos about that also to tell you guys all the details and how I actually did it. And by the way, guys, overall, that's about it for this video. But one tip I can possibly give you is that if I was 16 or 15 or 30 or 40 or 50 or 60, I don't really care. But the answer is, if I wanted to make a lot of money, I will look for something that has these 3 features right here, okay? The first feature is basically something I love doing, something that I'm actually good at doing, and something that's going to make me a lot of money. I love YouTube, I love finance, I'm good at it, and it makes me a lot of money. But for example, although I love singing, I'm terrible at it, and I won't make any money whatsoever. And the only way to find exactly what you're gonna be good at is basically just go out there and try things out, okay? I spent the past 11 years just trying different things out on YouTube to see exactly what do I like most, okay? So that's the whole goal. Don't worry just about the money. Worry about, hey, what can I do that makes me happy? I actually enjoy doing it. I'm gonna get paid money, and I'm also going to help people. The more people can actually help, the more money you'll actually make. That's what I found out over the past like 11 years of just chasing money. And then you stop that, and then the money starts coming in more and more and more. But guys, that's about it for this video. Comment down below and let me know which stream of income are you going to try. On top of that, if you like this video right here, guys, well, like this video. On top of that, also subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified. And if you want to text me or talk to me, Go to my Patreon, link down below, or for example, send me a DM on Instagram at Tommy Bryson. And if you want a full detailed video on my dividends, my portfolio, and all that stuff, here's a video right here. And tomorrow, tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.